Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Bhante.
How are you doing today? Yes. um, so I want to show you. Last time I told you about the painting. This is the one. I told you a prisoner gave me this. I just went to the prison, and after a couple of sessions, he gave me. This is the painting of the Kamakura Buddha statue in Japan, and I think it is the largest bronze statue in the world. And so, with very little, resources in the prison, he did it, and I was quite surprised because they get only 10 cents per hour or something for their salary. He he mailed it to me. I was quite surprised. Yeah, and I also want to show you one more thing. This one. Have you seen something like that? Um, so
Is
we
that
have,
VR?
yeah.
VR?
So it's like when you wear this like this, and we can take you to different world. Like with meditation, like if we want to say like, okay, you are now in the beach side, so we can arrange a beach side for you, and you can even feel the water. That sensation. And like if we say like you are in the jungle, you will hear the sounds of the birds chirping and all those animals and all. You will feel that. Even you will have the fragrance of the flowers. That much amazing, right? So actually a team is working on this project right now. uh, Somebody gave me this one, so I can watch something. If I watch like a 3D movie something, right now I can watch. So they are working on a meditation program with us, so we can uh, develop later on. So you will be there in your room, but you will really feel that you are in a different world uh, when you meditate. It will be interesting, right? And the other one I want to show you. Can I have the screen sharing, please?
Sorry about that. You should be no.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Uh, can you see the screen?
Yep.
So this was a rescued cat uh, 10 years ago. I just found the photo, and where is the other one? Is that the small one, the kitten? You see that? Okay, this is the other one, also a rescued one. Okay. For those who are animal lovers, just wanted to make you happy. Okay. And then I wanted to see if everyone is okay with the Quizlet, and we'll go to Quizlet next.
Define okay.
Yeah.
Define okay.
Let me see over here. So I just did it. I completed before before the class. Okay. We'll just have a look at these words, and hopefully it will also help us at least get familiar with the term. I think it is the most important thing is we are familiar with the term, and don't worry too much about the Pali terms if you don't know, but at least you will get a sense of it. So this one is Mahabhuta. Okay, Mahabhuta means great elements. What are those great elements? Can you help?
Apple. Apple. Apple.
Okay, one is Apo.
Batavi.
Why you?
Yes.
Hello.
Pathavi. Yes.
And Patavi
Yes.
Tejo.
and Tejo.
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 Okay. Okay, because some of the
Tejo.
Spanish pronunciation like J is like her, right? Oh yeah.
Tejo.
But here it is just
Tejo.
J, okay? Yeah, so it is Tejo, not Teho. Okay, Tejo, Pathavi, Apo, Tejo,
Apple.
and
Tejo.
Vayo.
Vayo.
Yeah, Vayo.
Vayo.
Yes, Pathavi is the
Vayo.
earth element, and Apo is the wind element, and sorry, Apo is the water element.
Water.
Tejo is the heat element, and fire, and Vayo is the water element. Okay. They are also called great essentials. So fundamental material elements which are inseparable. They are called Mahabhuta. Okay. Um, and so we'll just get used to that. I think if I can make it bigger, it's easier. Right? Can you see now? This one is Vayo. Where is the first one? Okay, so great element. And this one, Nippanna. Nippanna is concretely produced. It is also called um, like a Nippanna Rupa, if we say produced by Kamma, mind, etc. So this is another important word maybe in future. Extension or hardness, that is Pathavi. Okay, Pathavi, extension or hardness. So any one of them is enough. You just need to know any one of them. That should be okay. So Pathavi. Pathavi Dhatu means that which bears its own characteristic marks. And equivalent for Dhatu, uh, Pathavi Dhatu, that means earth element. When we say Pathavi Dhatu, it is not only earth element, but the earth element also has the other elements. Fire element, water element, and air element. They are all there in that. But more dominant factor is earth element. Therefore, we call it Pathavi Dhatu. So, extension. So, Pathavi in Sanskrit it is called Prithvi. Puthavi or Prithvi, different ways they are pronounced. So, but here we used in Pali called Pathavi. And Put means to expand or to extend. Um, so the element of extension. Without it, objects cannot occupy space. Both hardness and softness are characteristics of this element. So whenever there is something like hardness, the opposite also will be a part of the same element. Okay, so just be
Can you
aware. What
say
is
again what the Pavati Hetu?
what?
Hetu is root. What's the definition of Pavati Hetu?
Extension. Pathavi. Pathavi dhatu, element of extension. Is that clear? Okay. Okay. Next one is cohesion or fluidity. When we see fluidity, we can you say what it is? Fluidity or cohesion. That means apo, right? Apo dhatu. So fluid element. Apo is derived from ap, to arrive, or from grow or increase. And according to Buddhism, it is this element that makes different particles, they matter, cohere together. So apo element is also, when we have apo element more in our body, we get cold or runny nose. You know, when we have tejo element more, then we have fever. You know, so in the body also it happens just like that. And that is apo. Okay, next one, heat or hotness. And again here the opposite of heat is cold. So the cold and heat both are actually characteristics of this element, tejo, tejo element. Okay, and so when tejo element is more, we feel warm, we feel sweating, and different things can happen. Tejo element also is very important, as we um, mentioned before, to regenerate things. And Apo and Tejo also very important. They can coexist together, Apo and Tejo. Okay, next one is motion or pushing and supporting, Vayo element. Recently in the Suez Canal, you see the Vayo element was so strong and that huge ship was blocking the Suez Canal, right? So the power of the Vayo, the air element, is also again amazing. So Vayo means motion, vibration, oscillation, and pressure that can be caused by this element. And all these four elements can uh, work together, coexist. Vayo, and over here Pathavi, and then over here Apo, and this one Tejo, and this one Vayo, and all of them together we call Mahabhuta. Okay, just try to um, make it little bit familiar with you. Even though you don't know, it's okay. Just try to get some maybe photographic memories if you can. Take a picture with your eyes. Okay, this is Pathavi, this is Apo, Tejo, like that. Okay, so sensitive parts of five organs are called Pasada Rupa, and actually in the for example in the eye, ear, nose, tongue and body, they have sensitive parts, and they tend to clarify the coexisting material qualities. So um, in the physical eye we have composite eye, and this has bhuta rupas, upadaya rupas. And so Mahabhuta Rupa, when we say in the eye, we also have Pathavi. Okay, in the eye we have Pathavi, that is that what do you call, extension element. And then we have Apo element, the liquidity or fluidity in the eye, it is definitely there. And then we also have the Vayo element. Because of the Vayo element, you wink, right? Your lids are working, and also you can move the eye. Those uh, things can happen. Sometimes when you have Tejo element more in the eye, you get red eye. You get different sensations in the eye. So if the Vayo Apo element is more, you get tears. So all these can be there in the same eye. And so in the eye, the Pasada Rupa is the sensitive parts uh, of the five organs. Okay, can anyone say what is the word for this? Eye? Yes, chakku.
Chắc.
Eye, chakku.
Chắc.
Okay. There was there was an eye surgeon. Some like it's a story actually. This eye surgeon was helping treating a lot of people, and one day a poor lady came to him, and she was asking him to help, and if he could help her, she said, my eyes are not working. If you could help me, I don't have money. If you could help me, I could be your servant for the rest of my life with my family. That's the promise she made. And then doctor actually gave a medicine, and she was treated, and she got the eyesight back. She felt very happy. And after a while, she thought, after applying the medicine, she thought, oh, I got the eyes now. Now I have to work for the doctor for the rest of my life, and I don't want to do it. She said, she thought. And then she went to the doctor the other day. She said, you gave me some medicine. It was like making my eyes worse now. So doctor examined her eyes and recognized that she was lying to him, and actually he gave, okay, I'll teach you a good lesson, and he actually gave some medicine to make her eyes blind. So, so she was blind after that. And by the power of that bad karma, it is said this doctor became blind for 500 births. for, for 500 births, he had to suffer. And the final birth, he became a monk. He was also doing many good things, okay? And so he became a monk, and in the uh, final birth, he was working very hard to become Arahant. And it is said he was working so hard day and night, meditating without sleeping, without laying down. He was meditating. And then he had eye problem. The doctor said, you have to lay down and apply the medicine I give you. Otherwise, you will suffer more. And the monk said, I have lost my eyes many times in my previous births. Maybe I don't really mind. If I can become Arahant, it's more important to me. And then he became actually Arahant. But interesting thing is he became Arahant and he became blind together. It happened together. So that was his final karma that he had to suffer. Again, pasada rupa, the karma also can play a big role in all of us. So in all these eye, chakku, sota, gana, jiva, all these things can happen. Sometimes some people can hear well, some people cannot. And that is called sota, right? Sota, ear. And this one, nose, ghana. Like in the previous, yeah, I think even now it's still happening, little less though. Like with the COVID, you lose maybe a taste, right? Also maybe smell, you don't feel. So ghana sensation is missing for some people when they work on that ghana sensation. And the other one is tongue, jivha. Yeah, jivha sensation, the taste. You don't feel any taste when you are suffering from COVID. I think for some people it happened. Jivha, okay? So chakku, sota, ghana, jivha. Even if you don't know the Pali word, if you can still figure out, okay, this word looks like tongue. Try to somehow connect with that word. You have to find a way, okay? Tongue, nose, ghana. Nose also called nasa actually in Pali. Ghana. Jivha is tongue. Body. What is body? Kaya.
Kaya.
Kaya. Yes, kaya. Kaya means body. Okay. And then sense field. This is gochara
Gochara.
rupa. Gochara rupa. We need to remember at least this word, very important. Gochara rupa. Sense fields. They are the actually support for the sense cognitions. Sense fields. And then color, one. Yes,
One.
color is one. And then sound,
And
sad. I
sad.
think it is, yeah, it looks similar, right? Sad, sound. This one, color, one. Sad, sound. And smell, gandha. Gandha, smell. And then taste.
Excuse me, Pandey, could you slowly? It's too
Okay.
fast. I don't remember. I could not write down.
Okay. Okay. You want to go? Yeah. I will actually repeat. We will definitely repeat this again. Sound is sad.
Thank you.
Sound sad.
Sada. Sada.
Smell
Smell.
gandha.
Ganda.
Yeah, gandha. So the Buddha's sleeping room, it was called Gandha Kuti. It is said that room. I have been to India where the Buddha in Savatthi Jetavana monastery, and we had some ruins. They say it is the place where he was sleeping, and that's a very small kuti, and it is said the gandha is the fragrance. So gandha kuti, it is called gandha kuti. So when Venerable Ananda every day, every night, he used to take a lamp on his hand, and then he would circumambulate the Gandhakuti 3 times before
Oh, really?
resting himself. Yeah,
Okay. We can
Gan-
try.
Gandha means smell. Okay, this one taste, rasa, rasa, taste. Okay, rasa. And recently someone said to me, actually, we are so concerned about different rasas, like the sweet, the bitter, all different kinds of rasas, but it's all about 6 inches something from here to here. And after that you don't feel anything. Right. To satisfy that 6 inches, you try so hard, you do so many things. You go to so many different restaurants, and you create so many different foods, and you maybe hire different chefs. All try to experiment different things to make your tongue and rasa or taste different, but after that you don't feel anything. Interesting.
Bante, I have a question.
Yeah.
Talking about the taste, when when monks go get the alm food, when they eat the alm food, are they supposed do they actually taste the food, or they just eat the food?
uh, Good question. Actually, average regular mundane monks will definitely have that. They will eat, but they will also taste, but they are not supposed to, like, have any attachment to, like, oh, yummy or something. You can't even say, oh, it was very nice food or something. You're not supposed to say that, because that will not be the aim of having food for them. For the objective of eating for the monk is just to survive the body and to practice. So he doesn't have to eat so much, and also he doesn't have to eat anything. I mean, many different various food or something. And the Buddha said, when you eat, you make sure that in your stomach already maybe like 1/3 of the stomach is empty. You can um, eat too much, because if you eat too much, you won't be able to practice. In
Mm.
fact, the more you eat, the more toxic it becomes. And so food actually makes people sick more. Um, although although it is very tasty, but it also makes you sick. And yeah, that is interesting. And also the monks have food habits very different, like they take food before noon. um, those solid food they take before noon, not after the noon. Afternoon only medicinal drinks or some fermented juice they can have. That is the food habit of the monks. And whenever they take the food before that, they also have to recite that by this food, I just take this food not to decorate the body or something, but to survive, in order to survive and practice. That's why they take the food. So um, we don't have to really taste or enjoy it. Because when you,
So while you are eating, you just eat it, but you don't even have to know what that food is.
yeah,
You don't
right.
differentiate what that taste is.
Hmm. And one time, Venerable Mahakassapa was going for an alms round, and those days in India, there were what do you call leprosy? Leprosy, like somebody was offering food and he was suffering from leprosy,
Mm.
and one part of his finger fell onto the ball, arms ball. And so the monk, Venerable Mahakassapa, he went and he saw that. He just took that away and ate the food.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes you see like maybe like hair or nail or something can be there in the food. If
Kyle
you
got to
go
eat
for alms round.
maggots.
What
Kyle
is
got
it?
to eat maggots in his food in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. In the rose apples.
Oh yeah.
So Bante, what if they offer you is the meat, seafood, whatever they don't know they whatever they have, they offer you all that kind. It doesn't have to be vegetarian. You still eat it.
uh, there is one thing called Trikotika Parishuddhi Mansa. That means if someone is serving you meat or some uh, non-veg, then you can ask them if that was killed for you or not. Or if you have seen that someone is killing for you, then you are not supposed to take it. You are not supposed to accept it. So you have not heard, you have not seen. Also, when you ask from them, you can actually not use that too. But then again, it is the most important thing that you are not attached to any fund. Even like, let's say, like I like ice cream so much. Okay, so that's again another attachment, right? Or I like seafood so much. That's another attachment. So you can't do like that. You have to maintain that. The wood is just to survive. And so I think the Buddha was very practical, and he was also very flexible. And if he said, okay, no more, no way you can have meat or fish or something, and I think all the people in the coastal areas, some countries where people are eating meat or fish, and they won't be able to become Buddhist.
Mm.
He didn't say that too. Like for example, in Tibet, um, those mountain areas they can grow vegetable, and it's very hard. So they have to live survive with the meat. Maybe some other countries like coastal areas, they eat a lot of fish. All the people eat fish, and if you say no way, then they won't be able to, practice. And
Some Tibetan monks, they are in the restaurant to eat, but they order meat. I,
mm,
I think if in the restaurant to eat, they order the food, maybe need to order vegetarian, but they order meat. I think this is not this not good. This is not good for the
I know,
lady.
like if you order,
People.
that's a different thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like in the restaurants, you have many options. You can easily survive, right? And like, let's say if you don't have any other option, and you are going to die or something, like you really have to eat something, or maybe even for some medicinal purpose. Sometimes it can happen, like even the medicine, they use some products like that. I think no extremes. That middle path, you know, is important. Like if you say I'm complete vegan, I think it's almost difficult for all of us. Like even the shoes we wear and the clothes we wear, everything, some animal products can be there. It's very hard if we say I'm complete vegan. I can say I'm vegetarian, but I don't want to say like I'm vegan because I don't know, right? We might even have some food like that.
Hamudro, can you elaborate on the stomach ache Lord Buddha had and the relationship between that and Sukaramadala? I think it's called Sukaramadala, some sort of a.
Yeah.
So it might be a fascinating story to talk given the context that we're having right now.
So it is said like his last supper was something called Sukara Madhava. Sukara means pig. Okay, so people uh, differently interpreted it as what do you call the meat? Pork, right? He was eating pork and he got food poison. And it's actually Sukara Madhava means some kind of a mushroom grown in those areas. But somehow he got food poison. Um, and also it is his own some past bad karma, and that's why he had to suffer. Some food can be toxic, and when the Buddha accepted the food, he already knew, he already saw that man was preparing that food with so much confidence and so much good heart. His intention was never to, give poison food to the Buddha. He had a very good intention. So the Buddha saw that and he accepted it. And he said to him, do not ever give this to anyone else. And don't even put that to water where the aquatic, uh, what do you call those animal, although the fish and all are there, because it can be toxic to them. And put this food, everything else, somewhere there where no one is hurt. And it is said in Pali, chichitayati chitichitayati sandhupayati sampadhupayati. When he put that food, it was starting to like a boil, like chitty chitty sound. There was making sounds. The food was really very toxic, and it was also making like steaming, like smoking. Sandhupayati sampadhupayati. So only the Buddha ate that out of compassion for that person, and he was really upset after that, because the Buddha had um, food poisoning, and he was very upset. And then Buddha said, you had a good intention, you never had any bad intention. So the food, the dana you gave is so much generating good merit, just like anyone else who did a dana. So don't ever worry about that. And he also tried to appease him, make him happy. Okay. That's about Sukara Madhava. Tangibility or sap means pottabba. Okay, pottabba. Thank you, Toshita. Okay, and so tangibility and this one, sap, is called pottabba, or in Sanskrit it is sparsha or pottabba. And it is something with the body, pottabba. And feminine, ithi, yes, stri in Sanskrit, ithi bhava, purusa bhava. So masculine is purisa, okay, masculine purisa, and feminine ithi. And then heart, hadaya, or hridaya in Sanskrit, hadaya. So heart base, hadaya vattu, hadaya vattu. Life faculty or psychic life. Life is jivita, faculty is indriya. Jivitindriya. Jivita indriya, jivitindriya. Okay. And nutriment, oja, nutriment. From a form produced by karma, mind, etc. Nippanna rupa. Nippanna is produced. Okay. Nishpanna in Sanskrit. Rupa is form. So produced form, or produced by karma, mind, etc. Like all of us, we have different kinds of forms, and it is the karma that makes us different. The karma can make different too. And even the mind can make our form different, right? Like when you are angry, what happens? Your form changes, right? And when you are so happy, your form changes. So you can also, actually, your mind also can make your body, your form different. Not only the karma. And even the food. So karma and the mind, chitta, and ahara, and also utu, like season, or like as I mentioned, like the people in cold countries, they have different skin color, right? And people in other tropical countries, they have different skin color. So it happens. It's not the karma. It is the utu. So seasonal changes. So kamma, chitta, utu, and ahara, they can make our rupa different. Nippanna rupa. Abstract form is the opposite of nippanna. Anippanna rupa. Anippanna means abstract. And then space element. Element is dhatu. Okay. Space element is akasa dhatu. So, for example, practitioner can look at the sky and meditate. You just look at the sky and meditate. And then you close your eye and take a photographic memory of that sky and then meditate. You don't have to look open eyes again. You can do it either with open eyes or not, closed eyes, but you can have those pictures and then you can practice. Akasa dhatu. Akasa also is called space. Um, and then communicating is vinyati. Yes, vinyati rupa. Yeah, communicating vinyati rupa. Okay, so we communicate in two ways. One is communicating through the body, like kaya vinyati. Okay, communicating through the body is called kaya vinyati. How do we communicate through the body? You can gesture, right? You can do many things through the body, and you can communicate through the eyes, you can communicate through the hands, you can communicate through the legs. You can communicate through the entire body in different ways. And like if you are in angry mood, you can communicate in a different manner. Right? If you are in a happy mood, you can also communicate with your body in a different manner. And the other one is communicating through the word, that is called vachi vinyati. Vachi vinyati. Vacha is word. So when you are happy, you say a very sweet word. When you are not happy, you might say like very hurting. Others can happen. So this vinyati or communication also is a very important part, especially it's very important part of sila. Kaya and vacha, these two communications are part of sila. Okay, so kaya, like not to kill or not to hurt others, and not to steal or not to engage in sexual misconduct. That's how you practice sila through body. And then vacha is not to tell lies, not to say harsh words, and not to slander, to to break a good friendship with two people, and also not to say unnecessary things like gossips. So all these are part of word. So communicating through words, four ways um, we have in sila. So sila is the taming of body and the word. Then this one, mutability or changeability of form. Yes, vikara rupa. Okay, vikara means change. Okay, like you transform things, you change. Rupa is the form. So vikara rupa. Yes. So vikara rupa. Mutability or changeability of form. And then lightness. Light. Lahuta. Lightness. Lahuta. Physical health is comparable to an iron rod heated throughout the day. So, Lahuta denotes physical health and is comparable to an iron rod heated throughout the day. Lightness. And Muduta, the other one is Muduta, elasticity. Also comparable to a well-beaten hide, Muduta. Mudu is um, like elastic or very soft, Mudu. Like mudita, also what we call sympathetic joy. It's also something like that. So mudita. And stiffness, kammanyata. Kammanyata. And it is comparable to a well-hammered gold. Stiffness, kammanyata. Qualities of form. Form is rupa. Okay. Quality is lakhana. So lakhana, rupa. Qualities of form. And first arising, that one is upachaya. Upachaya, first arising. That means first heaping up or the first arising. Upa used in the sense of first. And so it is kaya or bhava or vatu. It can be of anything. So both upachaya and santati, we will find also santati later. They actually are sometimes treated as jati or birth. Rising is birth, right? Upachaya, it is related to birth. And continuity is santati. These two, in some cases, are treated as one. So in that case, we have 27 rupas instead of 28. 28 or 27, it can be both. Continuity, santati. And decay. What is decay? Jara, jarata, jara or jarata. Okay, decay. And the rupa also, rupa continues to have this decay. Every single millisecond of our rupa changes. And if we use a microscopic lens, we can see our body changes all the time. Our hair, our skin, everything changes all the time. But we can see that after a while only we can see. Especially when the children, we can see it faster. But when you grow older, it is little difficult to see. Like after 10 years or so, you look the same, right? When you grow old, you look the same. But the children, they grow very fast. We can see that. But still in the naked eye, it is difficult to see this jarata or decay. Dissolving. Yes, anicchata. Anicca is no nicha, no nicha, not permanent. Every time things are subject to change. Every condition things are subject to change. So anicchata, dissolve. That's why the Buddha said, yada nichang tang dukkhang yang dukkhang tadanatta. If something is changing, that is suffering. You always want things to be permanent, like you want to be happy, you want to sustain with that happiness. It doesn't happen. You want to taste some good food, and after eating, after a while, you don't feel so happy. Maybe you even feel uncomfortable, maybe, right? You ate so much, so it is even more suffering. So everything is just very temporary kind of thing, and it is not lasting. And you want to be younger forever, you can't do that. Even though you try so many cosmetics or something, it's still you can't, right? It will still be more stronger when it comes to the decay or dissolving, impermanence. So yada nichang tang dukkhang. When something that is unpleasant happens to you, you think it is changing. That change you don't like, you suffer. So yang dukkhang tadanatta, if something is suffering, there is no permanent entity called soul or something, nothing like that. So anicca, dukkha, anatta, they are called three characteristics: impermanence and suffering and no soul. These are also interrelated. Okay, nice work. All right, so that is about the this one.
Okay, could I ask a question?
Yes, please.
If you could explain about Nibbana Rupa,
Okay.
abstract form is kind of confusing.
Okay. So Nibbana is clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nibbana is already produced, or what we call produced with the karma. So Anibbana is actually not complete. Maybe even in the karma there can be some that are not really result orient. Okay, I think last time Dr. Jacobs asked me about that also, right? Some karma are there, they are not result orient. For example, Arahanta person, okay, already a liberated one. Let's say Venerable Sariputta is offering a dana to the Buddha. Okay, what do you think? It is a Nippanna or Anippanna karma?
Anippana.
Anippana. It doesn't give any result. It doesn't generate any karma. But as I mentioned this, I also would like to ask you, Buddha asked a question, if the Buddha gives a dana to Venerable Sariputta, or Venerable Sariputta gives a dana to the Buddha, what is the more powerful dana? What do you think? Now, two cases. One, Venerable Sariputta is offering a dana to the Buddha, and the other, Venerable Sariputta, Buddha is offering a dana to Venerable Sariputta. What is the more powerful karma? Dana.
No karma, isn't it? From either one of them.
Sariputta,
Yes?
because he hasn't yet become fully enlightened.
Yes. So can you repeat, Francisca?
I'm saying Sariputta because he hasn't yet become enlightened. He's still earning karma,
Uh-huh.
and Buddha has already attained supreme enlightenment.
Okay.
So he has no need to earn or lose karma.
But I thought Sariputta is already Arahant.
Yeah. In fact, Sariputta also is Arahant. He doesn't make any karma too.
Mm.
That's right. But just say, like, this is just a supposition, okay? Let's say they create karma, they make karma. In that case, what do you think is the better dana? Let's say if it generates a karma, just supposition. So what do you think is the better karma? Venerable Sariputta's dana or Buddha's dana?
Buddha's dana.
Why?
Because he had more merit. So the dana he gave has more power.
Really?
Spiritually.
What
I would
about
agree.
Venerable Sariputta is offering to the Buddha? Buddha is complete.
But everybody offers to the Buddha. The Buddha
Yes.
the Buddha seldom offers to others, doesn't he? I mean, I don't know.
Why not? Buddha has offered more dana than anyone else.
But for
Remember,
a
he
specific
offered
person,
dana, upaparamita, paramatha paramita. So his practice is much, much more powerful.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a pretty A good question. Actually, I asked this one from many people. So they say Venerable Sariputta's dana is more powerful. Many people say that because Buddha is the worthy of being, respected, and he deserves more, and that merit is more powerful. The receiver is more powerful. And the Buddha said, Buddha giving dana to Venerable Sariputta is more powerful. Why? As Lisa mentioned, Buddha is already complete and he knows exactly everything about the dana. So his practice, the donor side practice is more important. So receiver should also be pure, and the donor also should be pure. And if we compare, donor's purity is much more important. He knows everything about the dana, so his mind is more pure, and the karma you can generate through that is more important and powerful. Okay. Any other questions with that? Okay. Now I will go to learn. Okay. Right now, what I am going to do is I will ask you. You have to give me the answer. I will write the answer here. I am just typing only. So one person will you can different people can answer. What is communicating?
Vinyati.
Mm-hmm.
Vinnatti.
All right.
Yay. Vinyati.
Is it correct? Vinyati.
Yes.
It is actually Vinyati Rupa.
Oh.
Okay. Yes.
But aren't they
Okay.
all rupas?
Yes.
So you have to say rupa after every one?
Yeah, we have to say both. Vinyati Rupa.
So even rasa rupa.
Rasa?
Rasa for taste, you'd have to say rasa rupa. No?
No, just taste is okay, but actually we have given both, so that's why we have to give stiffness. Okay, now Lisa, you have to
Kamanyata.
Kamanyata. Okay, now Lisa has tried 2 times. Okay,
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Kamanyata. Okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Next one. Produced karma by mind. Oh, we were just talking about that.
Nibbana, not Nibbana,
Yeah.
Nibbana Rupa.
Nibbana. Okay, we have form here, so we have to say Rupa also. Otherwise, it is wrong. Now, when I enter, you get a smiley face.
Yeah.
Communicating through word.
Vacha vinyata.
Very good. Vachi vinyati. So when we are happy, we say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So you can say sadhu, sadhu. When somebody says, now I answer, you got correct. Nicely done. Sadhu, sadhu. Okay. And then next one, dissolving. Who wants to try? Yes. Dissolving.
I just remembered it had anicca in it.
Yes.
Remember.
Anicchata. Yes. Anicchata. Okay, let's enter. You got a smiley face. Sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Sense fields. Anyone wants to try? Sense fields.
Gochara Rupa.
Gochara Rupa. Gochara Rupa. Good. You got sadhu sadhu. Motion or pushing and supporting. Yes.
Wayo.
Vayo. Vayo. You got the smiley face. Sadhu sadhu. Okay. Here we go. Everything except one word. We had a mistake. We go again. Communicating. Communicating. Yes.
Somebody?
Yes. Lee, can you?
Vinati Rupa.
Vinyati Rupa. Yes. Vinyati Rupa. Okay. Enter. Sadhu, sadhu. So as you make a mistake there, so the system is asking you to repeat, you see. So it's really helpful. You just type it and you do it several times. It becomes better until you get. Keep up the great work. So nose.
Gahana.
Ghana. Very good. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Smell.
Gandha.
Gandha. Very good. I told you about Gandha Kuti, right? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Great elements. Yes.
Maha Buhuna.
Maha.
Maha
Mahabhuta.
Abhuta. That was it.
Very good. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Extension or hardness.
Patavi.
Pathavi. Okay, good. Sadhu, sadhu. Mutability or changeability of form. This one is a vikara rupa, right? Okay, first arising. Upachaya. Okay. Continuity. Santati. Okay, lightness. Okay, I'll ask you this one.
Was that Lahuta?
Yes, very good. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Masculine.
Purisa.
Purisa, good. Sadhu, sadhu. I want to say something about this. So when some people, like masculine and feminine qualities are there. So some people, even though you are a man, maybe you want to maintain that masculinity so much, and if you are very strict on that, then I think also there is a problem. So like, and if you go to the other extreme, like being a man and trying to impersonate as female, also is another extreme. So you have to, it is said, you have to maintain the balance. You talk like a man, you walk like a man, all good, but also and also maybe it can be either way. And it is said like you should not be too much um, strictly attached to anything like extreme cases should not happen like that. So men and women, and sometimes like now we also see like gender, they change the gender even, right? And sometimes even though you try, you can't do that. You know, it the karma that made you a man or a woman will still be there. It's still not so easy. Although even some famous people have changed, they have tried to change their karmic heritage. They even try that, you know. So there can be some interesting discussion actually now, because it has also been there for a long time. I think nowadays people talk about that more openly than before, right? So like gender based things. What about this, the sound?
Sada.
Yes, sad. Sad is sound. Nutriment. Oja. Feminine.
Iti.
Ithi. Okay. Heart.
Hadaya.
Hadaya. I think it's more closer to English word. Heart. Cohesion or fluidity.
Apo.
Apo. Okay. Very good. So so we can practice like that, and then I would like to go next to writing. Okay, communicating through word. I think Lee Patton, you said that before.
Vinyati?
Yes, Vachi Vinyati. Yes, sound. Beth, you said that. Sadda, right? Tangibility. Do you know this, Lisa?
I think it's a potaba.
Yes, very good. Potaba. Elasticity. Yes.
Muduta.
Muduta. Very good. Concretely produced. Yes, that's a question I think Dr. Betts asked last time. It's the opposite of that.
Right. So is Nibbana Rupa?
Nippanna, yes. Nippanna, yes.
Just Nibbana.
Nippanna. Color. One. Mutability or changeability of form. Vikara Rupa.
I knew it had Rupa in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why actually when you keep practicing, you will also get familiar with that. And communicating through body.
Kaya Vinyati.
Kaya Vinyati. Now Vachi Vinyati is I think little more familiar. Now you know Kaya Vinyati. Cohesion or fluidity. I think remember Francisca was saying that word.
Apo.
Apo. Okay. Nose. Ghana. Okay. Motion. Pushing. Vayu. Good. Space element.
Akasa.
Akasa dhatu element. Feminine. Yeah, now I think it's more, it is little registering in you, right? What is heart base?
Hadaya Batu.
Adaya Vatu. Sense fields. Field. Gochara.
Rupa.
Body.
Kaya.
Yeah. Eye.
Chaku.
Chakku. And heart.
Hadaya.
Adaya. Taste.
Rasa.
Okay. Smell.
Ganda.
Ganda.
Gandha. Very good. Heat.
Heat. Tejo.
Tejo.
Tejo. Wow. Very good. Sadhu, sadhu. First arising.
Upaya.
Upachaya.
Pachaya.
Yes. Continuity.
Santati.
Yes. Santati. Yes. Tongue.
Tanseka. Veja.
Jiva.
Jiva.
Juha.
Juha.
Ear.
Sota.
Sota.
Juha.
Sensitive parts of 5 organs. 2 words.
Pasada.
Pasada. And
Rupa.
okay. Nutriment.
Oja.
Moja. Very good. Great elements.
Maha.
Maha.
Bhuta.
Bhuta. Sadhu, sadhu. Lightness.
Lahota.
Lahuta. Sadhu, sadhu. Extension of hardness. Pathavi. Masculine. Jeff, you were saying that.
Purisa.
Purisa. Okay. Communicating. Lee pattern.
Vinyati Rupa.
Vinyati Rupa.
Vinyati Rupa. So I try to, fitness now. Yeah, Kamanyata. Decay. Decay.
Jatra.
Jarata. Qualities of form. Quality is Lakhana. Lakhana Rupa. Dissolving. Okay. Beth, you said that word.
But now I forgot. It dissolved.
Anichata.
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 Yeah, anichata.
Form produced by karma, mind, etc.
Nipana Rupa.
Very good. Sadhu, sadhu. That's a good one. Life faculty.
Jivindriya.
Okay. Jivitindriya. Jivitindriya. Very good. Abstract form.
Enapana.
That's the question, Betas. Yeah. Anipanna.
Anipana. Rupa.
Anipanna Rupa. Yes. Oh, you see? Well done. Very good. You see? So now I think we can, we did writing, spelling, and maybe testing. Okay, over here, mutability or changeability of form.
Vikara Rupa.
Wow. Vikara Rupa. Okay. Elasticity.
Mudita.
Yeah, Muduta. Okay.
Muduta.
Thank you. Very good. Heat or hotness.
Tejo.
Tejo. Very good. Decay. Decay.
Decay.
Jarata, right? Nutriment.
Oja.
Okay, good. Now, matching questions. Lightness. Now,
Laputa.
yes, very good. I think we can, I wonder if we can.
I like matching much more.
Okay, now we see when we add A, that will disappear. Okay, space element.
That's B.
Okay, now it disappears. Sense element, sense fields.
Gochara Rupa.
Okay, very good. Stiffness.
E.
Yes, good. And the last one, easy.
Yeah,
Great
D.
element. D, right. Multiple choice. Qualities of form. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The last one.
Lakkana Rupa. Okay. First arising.
Last one.
Dissolving. 1, 2, 3, 4. One.
Anicata.
Okay. Feminine.
First one.
One.
Now you are more familiar with that.
One.
Masculine.
First one.
Okay. And true, false.
False.
False. The body does, well, I guess the body does have a taste.
You can taste the body.
It's a Hannibal Lecter.
Non-vegetarian. Continuity anicata.
False.
Form produced by karma, mind, etc. Anipanna rupa.
False.
But
Nibbana Rupa is
Okay,
form
yes,
produced.
that is actually the opposite.
Yeah, the opposite.
communicating.
Yes, Nibbana would be the one.
No, false.
Communicating.
False.
Vachi vinyati.
False.
Okay.
Vanada Rupa.
Yes, yes.
It's trying to be tricky.
Heart based.
True.
Are based. Yes.
Adevatu.
Yes.
True, right?
Mhm.
So we can check answers now.
Yay!
So even you can create new sets like that. So that will be the one. And then we go to matching. This is a game. Okay, we have to really quickly go through this. And you tell me motion and pushing and
Well,
support. Yes?
the two bold print ones go together. I
Great.
don't know why Mahabhuta and Great Elements are always bold faced. Like
Oh, okay, that's because Maha. Okay, what about this one? Motion or pushing?
Oh, you want to do it that way?
Bio.
Vayo.
Push it for you.
Okay. Extension or hardness?
Patavi.
Patavi.
Okay. Nutriment, hurry up.
Oja.
Over the side.
Okay. Santati, hurry up.
Continuity.
Continuity.
Okay.
Akasha space.
Good. So, oh, David has already done in.
He cheated.
Okay.
12 seconds.
Little bit of luck. They were all the ones I knew. It happened all at once, and they were real close together.
And it's a lot faster on the phone.
So maybe we can all try now. Why don't we all
I used
try?
the mouse.
Yes? Can we all try this one together?
How do you try together?
You go to this, go to the set, and go to the matching.
There, David, I beat your time.
Now I want to see.
But does he want us to all go do it?
Yeah, you all can
David?
do it.
Okay.
No, I'll crash my Zoom. I'm sorry, I can't do that today.
Oh, really? Don't crash your Zoom. You can just watch.
那祝大家，那个 Apple 是 footworthy。
Thank you for putting these all on Quizlet, Dante.
Apple
You're
It's a great
welcome.
resource. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
它就 is motion。
So over here I can see your progress, I think. Now I can see a lot of people are doing or have done matching. You see, ooh, nice.
Well, you can hover over where it says match, and I think it says what the time is. Like just
Where?
just hover your mouse where it says match, like go to Bodhi Knot, and then where it says match on his name, just hover over it. Yeah. So, what does it show? My record smashing time for against David? Go up one. Yeah, 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Ooh.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu. 9 seconds. Look at this. 24. 47. No problem. 70. No problem. 25 and 19. Okay. All good. Why don't we go to the other one? Let me go.
Perhaps we could take a break now?
Oh, yes. Actually, it is breaking time.
Okay.
I got the alarm. Okay, we'll take a break. And after that, we'll see you again.
Okay.
Corey, do you drink tea?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm not right now. Right now, I'm drinking a sparkling water.
Okay.
But yeah, I normally drink tea. I'm kind of a tea snob.
Like green tea or red tea?
I have a good mix. I've been drinking black tea in the morning, and then I'll switch to like a green tea, or I'll do herbals in the afternoon. I'm trying to wean myself off of caffeine.
You know, Sri Lanka is a tea growing country.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of tea. So we drink tea anytime. Even just before sleep, we drink tea and we go to sleep very easily.
Yeah, my wife, she works nights, and she'll wake up in the morning with me, drink coffee, and then be like, all right, have a good day at work, and go back to bed.
I know, like when I came here, when I hear people saying, oh, if I drink tea, I can't sleep, I don't understand why.
Tea really doesn't bother me too much on the caffeine side of things. I mean, I used to drink a lot of coffee, and but yeah, I'm still trying to wean off of caffeine altogether. Just keep my mind from racing or my heart from racing so much.
I see. Interesting. In my hometown, like we have a lot of mountains and tea, rubber, and paddy fields. We have a lot. And then uh, also coffee trees. Yeah, we have in my backyard, we have coffee trees. You know, the coffee flower is so amazing. The coffee flower is like jasmine. The fragrance is very cool. And we get a lot of bee coming to the coffee trees. And the coffee seed, the fruit is beautiful, like little cherry. Very nice. And then we also have tea. So we make tea, homemade tea, already homemade tea. And my mom used to drink tea all the time. Every time she wants to drink tea, like just tea.
Tea's good. I like tea. There's a lot of good, healthy teas out there too.
Okay, let's go to Quizlet. Is everyone here? Okay, so we were in matching, right? Let's see. So the other people, are they able to join? No. Why do I not see them? Are they able to join the class? This Quizlet?
I don't know if they just haven't clicked the link because let's see.
This is the same link, right? Copy. They should be able to join this, right?
Yeah, if you want to put it in the Zoom chat.
Let me do that again. Oh, I like the discussion here. Oja, orange juice is nutritious. That's a very creative one.
Yeah, thanks for that, Corey. I'll never forget that one though.
Yeah, okay. Toshita said Chakkupalavatu. Yeah, that's the story of the, the eye surgeon. Yeah, it's good. Like I think I shared this with you before. Like even today, when we chant some suttas, we need to remember the first letter of those stanzas. So for example, the Mahamangala Sutta, when we chant, I always remember the first letters. And so I don't make any, I don't forget the order of the sutta when I remember. We have to remember some way like that, maybe some letters or creative things like this, you know, or orange juice. And also maybe like when you see some people, you can maybe match the word with that person or with some picture, you know, we always can make. So those people who learn by heart, they are also like little bit more creative, and they, what we call, like even in the computer we have what do you call, defragmentation. Right? So when you store the data in a nicely manner, then it is very easy to pick up you know, whatever you want. Like in the library, everything is perfectly placed in order, so you can go to a book within minutes, right? So you can find it very easily. But if you misplace the book in the library, it will take even months maybe you can find the book. So if you store them in order. That always helps. When you uh, practice learning by heart, your heart actually becomes younger. Your brain becomes younger. You become younger because you have to remove all many of those unwanted things. You have to logically think. You also have to forget about many other unnecessary things. You have to focus. It's a meditation, and really very helpful for people if they try to learn something new. And I really recommend uh, people, the elderly people, if you learn a new language, start from the beginning. New language that will give lot of exercises to your brain, so they will dust the brain. Some compartments in the brain, you don't use it, and it will be rusty. So you have to really clean it up and reuse it, and your brain will be active again. So it's very important. You learn something new, and it makes you engage in something. It gives a good energy. Mm. And every time you learn something new, even a new word, you feel very confident. Oh, I know that now. I can also remember now, just like a small kid. And sometimes you also um, take yourself to those beautiful childhood days when you do this by hearting, learning by heart. Really recommend. Sometimes, you should do that. It really helps everyone. All right, so let's go to the Pali 2020. Who's that? Is that is that someone from this class?
That's me. I thought it was asking for a password, so I put that in. So I guess can I change my name?
You can change.
How?
You might want to change your password.
Well, I've got a different password.
I see. You can change the name if you want. Like, I was thinking, who's that? You like fish?
No, I don't know why it's got a fish on there.
Oh, you didn't put it.
I think it's a shark.
Lee the fisherman.
It's a shark. Okay. Okay. Let's go to this one. Okay. Now, gravity. Everyone, please go to gravity. And go to easy one. Don't try medium or hard. It will be difficult. Maybe rather than definition, you can go to, if you like, you can go to definition, or you see answer with term or answer with definition or random. So definition has more words to type, but the challenge is the term uh, you might not remember the Pali terms. So maybe definition is more comfortable for you, right? So you may try, even random is fine. Yeah. Let's see. For me, I like the term. It's more easier for me. Let's see. Mm, sensitive. Okay, this is. Oops. Gochar Rupa. Oh, Pasada Rupa. I forgot. I Chakku. Okay, qualities of form. Lakkana Rupa. Sound. Satta. Continuity. Santati. Masculine. Orisa. Great elements. Mahabhuta. Oh, level up. color, one communication, vachi vinyati, heart, the extension of hardness, patvi, mutability, vikara, rupa, heart, hadaya, vatu, stiffness, kamanyata, oh, level up, concretely produce, nippan, nippan rupa, what? I think I missed it. Yeah, yeah, nippan, oh, just nippan, I think I made it. Yeah, sota, decay, jarata, abstract, anipan, or sorry, anipan roop, first arising, pachaya, juha, and gandha, motion of pushing, this is vayo, tangibility, pottab, and taste, rasa, concretely produce, or just nippan, body kaya, this is apo, space, akasa, dhatu, kamini, vinyati, rupa, what is produced by mind? Okay. So this way also we can see the score. So level and the score, that will also be useful. And let me see. Nice.
Could I ask why I don't see the gravity on my cell phone?
Because the game's not available on cell phones.
Oh, I have to use the desktop or laptop.
That's okay. So now let me go to this one now, okay? I'll go to this and I'll select this. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, please go to Quizlet Live and go to Quizlet Live and use this code to enter 957.
Does it have to be on laptop too?
Quizlet.live and the code 418957.
Does it have to be on a laptop as well?
I couldn't tell you. Probably. It looks like it's a live quiz that we're waiting for everybody to join. So.
Mine is
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe I'm the same, but mine's asking me if I want to be individual or a team.
Yeah, this is in the individual.
Okay.
Later we will have team also. Dr. Jacobs, do you want to join?
I went online, but there are choices. I don't see. I only see like a Quizlet personal quiz, free
No,
online.
you go to Quizlet Live.
I thought I did.
Quizlet.live.
Yeah.
Just as it shows on the screen.
Quizlet.live. I gave the link, I guess.
If you just type in Quizlet live, it'll drop, your drop down menu will show you where to go. And you
Okay.
just click on it. And then you just plug that number in.
This is an interesting name here. How do you pronounce this? Bodhi not?
Oh yeah, I use that handle for all of my online stuff. I just made it up. I thought it was fun because
Nice.
not like nautical explorer, and then Bodhi.
Okay. Nautical?
I was thinking like astronaut.
Yeah, like because there's terranauts,
Okay,
astronauts.
okay,
So
nice.
not, I think the suffix is like some sort of explorer. So the Bodhi's like the explorer of the awakened or something. I don't know. I just thought it was fun. But I use it on all my stuff, like my email and stuff like that.
I like that term. Like we also created the word like Wikipali. Like Wikipedia. So Palipedia and Wikipali.
Yeah, that's a good ring to it. Polypedia.
Yeah, we have actually Pali translation project going on with Wikipali. Oh, I forgot to share something with you there. We have 10 people here. Should I start with them? Anyone else want to join?
Do you see me joined already?
Yeah, you're in the room.
I am? Okay.
Yeah, oh, okay. Maybe you can see because you are already. So I can see Corey, Kungshi, Sherry, Lee, Bodinot, Beth, Jeff, Lisa, David, Kongsen. 10 players are there. Okay. So let's get started then, okay?
Okay.
All right. So you have different names: cheetah, tigers, wolves, Siberian tigers, all different names. Dolphins, giraffes, mustangs, camels. What do you call alpacas?
Alpacas.
What is that?
It's like a llama.
Like a llama?
Yeah.
Ah. Orcas is like a whale, right? Oh.
Yeah, killer whale. Yeah, alpaca is the domesticated llama.
I see. All right, so now we start the game.
What are we supposed to do?
So you can answer. If you make a mistake, you will become 0, okay?
Oh.
You have to be careful.
Okay.
You can also give some music if you want.
So is everyone getting the same question? Or are they
Yes.
repeating to answer?
You will get the same question now. Cheetah made the wrong attempt and you will become 0.
Oh, there you go. Go Tiger. Go
Tiger, go Tiger
Ah.
and Giraffe.
Tiger and Giraffe. Oh, winner.
Oh.
I got 3rd place.
This is amazing. You know what? I've seen first time in all my classes, two people become first. That's amazing. Tigers and wolves.
I got the last one wrong because I was like, I gotta hurry.
Wow. Okay, now we know wolves and body knot. Okay, and oh sorry. Oh man, did I go back or? Oh, I think I made a mistake. So if I go back, that means that will be gone or what? Yeah, it looks like sorry about that. I tried to go back and, oh sorry. Please use this code again.
251045.
I'm sorry about that. Now I invite everyone to join, okay? 251045. Let's find a new champion now.
251045.
251045.
Okay.
www.quizlet.live.
So
Players couldn't see that bar progression, could they?
You can see?
When I'm not playing it, I see a bar graph, that's growing.
Yes.
People's names, but the players can't see that because they're working on the questions, right?
No, I could see a bar across the screen and it shows who's in first place. And that's why I got the last one wrong. I saw Kyle taking the lead and I was like, ah. And then,
So do you know that you are leading?
I saw that I was in 2nd place and then I dropped to 3rd
you
place.
can see that too,
And
right?
then I like panicked and clicked the wrong one and then the game was over.
You had to meditate.
Yeah.
If you panic, you will mess it up.
I don't know these terms as well.
Okay, good. So we have 9 players now.
Oh, this is good fun.
Okay. Well, is there anyone else wanting to join or you just okay? All right. Other people can see this, right? Francisca, can you see?
I see what you have there, but once you go to the game, I don't see the questions. I'll only see
you don't see
all
the question. That's right.
Yeah, as they move.
But the same set of questions will be there for everyone.
Interesting. Your mark is set.
And we can also have music. Here we go.
Go Team Unicorns.
Look. If you make a mistake, you will go to 0.
Everybody's neck and neck right now. Come on, Foxes, you can get one right. Come on. Oxen, come on, you're picking it up. Pandas, doing good. Sharks ahead. Matching with tigers and sea turtles. Ooh, tigers and sharks, neck and neck. Sea turtle coming up. Sharks ahead, tigers. Reindeer, good job. Oxen coming up. T-Rex is coming on strong. Come on, pandas, you can do it. Unicorns, come on. Come on, oxen. Come on, you're only 2 behind. Come on, oxen. Pick. Come on, tigers. Yeah.
Oh, man, I got that last one wrong and it put me in last place. That's rough.
This time another Another champion, right?
I don't like this game. I'm going home.
Nice, beautiful. I like Francisca's comment.
It's a lot more
Right.
fun watching you guys.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So this time, Francisca, you can encourage them, okay?
Okay. All right, here we go. Sharks out to it fastly. Unicorns coming up. Everybody's doing well. Come on, T-Rexes. Oxen, give me a good one here. Pandas, you need a good answer. Sea turtles and tigers. Sharks ahead. Reindeer coming up. Come on, reindeer, you can pull it out this time. Oxen doing well. Mustangs moving along. You're up there, Mustangs. You're in second. Oh, you're a tie for four-way tie for first. Here we go. 7, right, 8. Oh, Tiger's kicking. Sea turtle, come on. Sharks, come on. T-Rex, unicorns, one more. Come on, one more unicorn. Come on, foxes. And sea turtles are gonna pull it out. Reindeer coming up. Hurry, hurry, reindeer. Come on, reindeer. Mustangs pulling it out.
Oh, look at this. Dr. Baird, congratulations.
I have to concentrate so hard not to listen to Francesca.
Yeah,
I've
you
only been
do.
to racetrack once, really.
Well, it
It's
engages
so
your phonological
That is
loop,
so
you know?
cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it one more time. Francisca, you are a good cheerleader.
All right, here we are. Ready, set, go. Sea turtle out there, oxen moving. Come on, Mustangs. Everybody's neck and neck. 1, 2, come on. Pandas, give us a good one. Unicorn, tigers, keep going. Mustangs moving along.
Twitchy finger. I took the wrong-
Oxen in the front. Come on, oxen. Reindeer. Oh, sorry, T-Rex. Sorry, tigers. Sharks are coming on strong. Oxen's ahead. Here comes the reindeer. Oh my gosh, everybody's getting things wrong. Don't get panicked. Oxen, Mustangs coming on. Reindeer, oxen, you're ahead. Sharks, keep it up. Oh, sorry, sharks. Reindeer, ahead. Oxen coming on strong. Mustangs. Reindeer, oxen, come on, you're one apart. Come on. Oh, no, there we go.
What do you know?
Good job, oxen.
No, you did it.
And I don't know who's who, you know.
Yeah. Body note is like child, right? Child.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm going to change the set.
Oh yes, please.
Play with
Thank
the
you.
new set. Oh no, we have to change. We have to use the same.
Here we go. Everybody's up. Come on, oxen. Mustangs, come on, you can do it. T-Rex, come on. Tigers, sharks, reindeer. The bloodbath in the water today. Sharks and the reindeer. Oh my gosh, everybody's coming up strong here. Mustangs moving along. Come on, oxen. T-Rex, you can do it. Unicorn, come on. Panda, keep trying. Sharks ahead. Sharks and tigers. Reindeer. Oh, sorry, oxen. Keep it going. Tigers and sharks. Reindeer. Sea turtles. Come on, sea turtle. Tiger, sharks. Oh, neck and neck. Ooh, oh, and reindeer. Oh.
Yeah. Awesome.
I see like 3 people hit question 11, but then
That is amazing.
Jeff pulls it out.
Then over here, what we learned, vinyati rupa, communicating, kaya vinyati, communicating through body, you know. So these are the words we learn. Sadda, sound, chakku, eye. Okay, for those people who did not join the game, these are the words they were working on. Anicchata, dissolving. And chakku, eye, one color. So one color, chakku, eye. Vachi vinyati, communicating through word. Vinyati Rupa, communicating through, communicating. Okay, so I want to go to the I think I have to change. If I go back, I'm sure it will be.
You'll have to create a new code, but
yes. This time I want to go to Teams. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go to Teams this time. So we will create teams. So this is the same same link but different code. So anyone wants to join, you are welcome. This is a team effort. And this one is also pretty interesting because in the team, if one member makes a mistake, whole team will collapse. Okay, so this one will be more fun actually. But don't fight with your teammates. So teamwork is important, and again, not to panic, and remember, if you make any mistake, both teams will be the team will be gone, so you have to be very careful about it. You can have more people if you want to join.
They're evenly matched. Oh, two more, one more.
It's a good experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Should be one more person to join.
So, Francisca, are you going to comment? You are very good professional. Okay, so I'm going to create a game, assign random teams, and we have 3 teams here, okay? And alligators, sea turtles, and what is this?
Reindeer.
Reindeer?
Yep. What Toast
So
says.
Jeff, Beth, and Bodinot, and Kongshi, David, and Sherry, Corey, Lisa, and Lee. So you will see 3 teams competing with each other, okay?
Alligators, reindeer out in front. Sea turtles going. Oh, sorry, alligators.
Oh.
Alligators and reindeer neck.
Now you see.
Sorry about that, alligators. Sorry, reindeer. Alligators out ahead. Reindeer. Alligators, sea turtles. Okay, looking good. Reindeer, come on.
You have to learn when you work with the team.
Ooh, sorry, reindeer. Reindeer. Everybody's working slow here. We're only 3 questions in. There we go. Alligators out ahead. They're chomping up the sea turtles and the reindeer. Sea turtles and reindeer 1-to-1. Alligators. Oh, sorry, reindeer. Sea turtles. Made a mark. Going ahead. This takes longer for them to play. Alligators and sea turtles, 3-3. Sea turtles 4. Alligators 4. Reindeer 0. Sea turtles 5. Alligators 5. Come on, reindeer. You can do it.
So I think everybody sees the question, but only one person has the right answer.
Oh.
So
5.
Yeah, Corey, I just figured that out too because I was stuck on my page for a while. I was like,
Hey,
what's
None
going
of
on? And I was
these.
like, oh, it's my turn again. So it doesn't
Yeah.
let you know when it's your turn.
Okay. Reindeer 0, sea turtles and alligators 5 apiece.
I'm stuck too. Is that because I screwed up the team? Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Reindeer got one.
I have no idea. For all I know, I'm screwing up. I can't tell if it's my turn or not. It doesn't tell you.
Okay.
Sea turtle 6, reindeer 0.
So the one with the right answer only has to answer. Others should
Yeah.
not.
If you don't know, feel free to ask.
You don't know. Just
Oh, sorry, reindeer. Sorry, alligators. Sea turtles 7. Be careful, sea turtles. You're ahead. 7 to 2 to 0. No pressure there, David. Sea turtles, way to go. 8, 9. Sea turtles. You're working it. Come on, reindeer. You have 1. Alligators have 2. Sea turtles 9. Sea turtles are swimming away with it. Reindeer, sorry. Hey, good job, reindeer. Good comeback. Sea turtles kicking.
yeah. Be patient.
2 away from fame. Oh, sorry, alligators. Reindeer 2, alligator 0. 1, 3. Yeah. Good job. The married couple
David and
pulls
Sherry,
it out.
congratulations.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so once you screw up, you just gotta sit and let your team go, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, team. Okay.
Yeah, a couple of times I was like, I didn't realize it wasn't going to each person. But like you said, Corey, it's like you just have your 4. If it shows up, you need to pick it. So it's technically always everyone's turn. But whenever the new word shows up, whoever has it on your team has to put forward the first one.
When you have the right answer, you click it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But like normally you thought it was going to be turn
None of
based,
these are right.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of them that aren't right. So if you're not 100% sure, don't click on it until you
So
this one's not so much a race.
Do you think the background music is disturbing?
Oh, I tune it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we need to
No,
concentrate.
could we have some more disturbing background music?
Yeah. So that's like, I think I have to, in order to remove that, I have to go back.
Then go back.
Yeah, it's, I'll try one more time. So, because I also want to listen to...
It's music again. It's going crazy.
Okay, here options.
That might work, David. You guys won last time.
Yeah. I want to hear Francisca's comments. Okay. I invite others also to join and get the experience. And this live game can be played only we have some people, if you do, you can do all the other games, all the other things you can practice alone, but this live game, we need some people to practice. So
Okay.
it's really
I have kind of a Dharma question here. Like, so if it's your team, you could have the word but no right answer because it's not your turn.
Right.
So don't guess if you don't see it.
Right.
Yeah, I made that mistake too because at one point I thought it was going turn like oh now it's your turn, and then I was like, wait, is it my turn? Am I supposed to just click something? Not realizing the entire time it's everyone's turn the whole time, and then if the right word shows up, you click something if it's in your list.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out too because I totally just ended up clicking stuff a couple times, and I was like, I didn't know what else to do.
Can we have one more player so we can have 3 teams?
Ante, you pick a team to join.
I can join too, but
David.
Yeah. So who's the other one missing? Come on, join.
David, come on, David.
Yeah. So one last time. Let's try. And also this gives a good experience. Like not, I know it's kind of adrenaline rush also. It also is giving a different vibe and good energy. But also always make sure we maintain our peace, inner peace. Very important not to panic, and that also working as a team, helping each other, respecting each other. So always a lot of things are involved here in this case as well. Okay, here we go.
Time to practice equanimity.
Yes. Here we go. Camels,
Ooh,
peacocks, and
country,
wolves.
Jeff, that's David. Camels, peacocks, and wolves. Oh, the wolves are going to destroy you guys. Oh. Are these dromedary or Bactrian camels?
Okay, here we go.
Camels, peacocks, wolves out of the gate.
Started with the wrong.
1-1. Come on, wolves. Peacocks ahead, 2-1. 1. Camels. Camels 2. Peacocks 3. Wolves 1. Peacocks are shrieking ahead. 4.
Lisa
Peacocks
has
4.
yeah.
Camels 3. Wolves 1. Sorry about that. Wolves. Peacocks and camels neck and neck. Peacocks. Peacocks 6. Camels 5. Come on, camels. Wolves 1. You're still in there, wolves. Peacocks 7. Camel 6. Wolves 2. Come on. Be consistent. Don't panic, wolves. Peacocks 8. Camel 7. Come on, camels. There you go, camels. 8-8 with the peacocks, neck and neck. Stay consistent, wolves. You could still pull this out. Camels 9. They're running away with it.
I'm done with mine, Kung Shi and Lisa. So like, it's between you two now.
Camels 9. Oh, camels 10. Peacocks 8. Wolves 1. Keep trying, wolves. Camels 11. They're getting cocky. Come on. Wolves 2. Peacocks. All right, camel.
All right, so you get 4 cards, and then you just have to wait until it matches your question. So you'll get, each one of us will get 4 cards, and then yeah. So I think I figured out how this team stuff works.
So you get 4 answer cards, and when the question, everybody gets the question, and when you have the right answer card, you plug it in.
Right.
Got it. Finally.
Only one last time and we are done.
Okay.
And we're off. Camels ahead. Camels. Come on, wolves. Camels and peacocks. Camels. Camels 2. Peacocks 1. Wolves 0.
Wolves are meditating.
Wolves are meditating. They're not hungry. They're not
Come on,
chasing
make the
peacocks
first giant step.
Camels 3. Peacocks 1. Wolves 0. Peacocks 2. Take a breath, wolves. You can do this. Camels 4. Peacocks 2. Wolves 0. Camels are still moving. Oh, camels were pulling ahead. 5. Peacocks 3. Wolves 1. Good deal. Good deal, wolves. Camel 6. Peacock 4. Wolves 2. Peacocks are running. Come on. There you go. Camels 6. Peacocks 5. Come on, wolves. You got 3. You're doing the best game you're ever. You can still pull this out. Camels 8. Peacock 6. Wolves 3. Camels are gonna pull it out. It's a runaway. Oh, peacocks back to 0. Sorry. Wolves, be consistent. You can do this. Camels 9. Camels 10. Wolves 6. Wolves are coming on. Come on, wolves. Come on, wolves. You can bite down those camels. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's so cool.
Camels trounced you guys.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Is it gonna be the final's gonna be like this?
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It will be fun.
You know, if someone had been keeping statistics this whole time, we would find one person who won.
Yeah.
The winning team. Yeah. Corey, you didn't do that. Like Kyle, you could have done that.
So you see, like even the subject like this, we can change the whole composition, right? The whole thing changed, and yeah, it makes much more convenient and very friendly, and you have a lot of fun if you keep walking, especially try to learn something new. I think this will help you more, and please keep working on. And I am actually going to make sets like this for Chitta Chetasika also. So you know, you can practice. That will be really helpful for your finals. Because
Our wish.
yeah, you need to remember, right? So it will be very useful. Um, yeah, so that is about the so did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good times.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, and those people who join the actual battlefield, you know, and the others were watching, and others were commenting. It's really cool. Okay, so maybe I will just do you remember the Noble Eightfold Path?
Yep.
Okay. Can somebody say that?
You want someone to read? Oh.
Yes, okay.
Right view, a true understanding of how reality and suffering are intertwined. Right resolved, the aspiration to act with correct intention and doing no harm. Right speech, abstaining from lying and divisive or abusive speech. Right action, acting in ways that do not cause harm, such as not taking life, not stealing, and not engaging in sexual misconduct. Right livelihood, making an ethically sound living, being honest in business dealings. Right effort, endeavoring to give rise to skillful thoughts, words, and deeds, and renouncing unskillful ones. Right mindfulness, being mindful of one's body, feelings, mind, and mental qualities. Right concentration, practicing skillful meditation informed by all the preceding 7 aspects.
Okay. So this Noble Eightfold Path also is further divided into Sila, Samadhi, Panya, right? Sila is the ethical morality, and then Samadhi is the concentration, and Panya is the wisdom. And out of them, 2 becomes the first 2, right view and right resolve. Or we can also say Samma Ditti and Samma Samma Ditti, Samma Kammanta, Samma Vacha, yeah, Samma Ditti, Samma Sankappa, Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Ajiva, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. So the first 2, Panya or the wisdom, and the next three is the sila or the morality, and the last three is the samadhi or the concentration. So they go, in a way they go hand in hand too, although there is hierarchy here. Like to begin with, you need, so one would say you need morality, but even to have morality you need to have wisdom. Right? So maybe like in order to have morality you might even do some very silly things. So morality, concentration, wisdom, they are mutually helpful. That is the key here. And in order to find the goal, achieve our spiritual final goal, we all need this kind of noble eightfold path. But even apart from that, for our own day-to-day mundane activities as well, to have a balanced lifestyle, this noble eightfold path can play a very huge role. If you understand, if you try to inculcate these things slowly into your lifestyle, you can make a big difference. Your discipline, your achievements, your attitude, your confidence, overall personal growth can really be influenced in a positive manner if you keep working on that. Any comments? So what do you think is the best way to start?
It's always best to start at the beginning.
There you go. The easiest place to start for you.
Yeah. So what is
the most inspiring?
What is the most like easiest one you think here?
To meditate 5 minutes a day.
Really? Okay. Right meditation? Right concentration?
Meditation 10 minutes a day.
10 minutes.
2 times a day.
So I think right view is a good place to start, but it's also a good place to finish. So yeah, start with working on the view.
Okay.
Yeah, Corey, I agree with you. Oh, sorry. I was just going to say I agree with you because I've started reading On the Path, Anasara Bhikkhu on my own. I know you guys are doing it as a part of MABA as well, so maybe that's where some of your ideas came from as well. But I know in the beginning of the book, he kind of mentions how to kind of be aware of the path, you need to have right view to like know about the path. But then also while you're on the path, it like retroactively affects your view and continues to give you like a more holistic view that deepens your like understanding and everything else as well.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna say, yeah, I agree with you on that.
What about the right livelihood?
Oh, yeah, get a right job.
I mean, if you're selling guns and drugs, then yeah, I don't know if the Eightfold Path's on your horizon. But yeah, I mean, right livelihood, I could see that.
That's probably the hardest one to change, though.
Is it though? Like if you're in a mental state of trying to get on the Eightfold Path or be on the path of Buddhism in the first place, and you're out there doing, you're living a wrong livelihood. Again, is the Eightfold Path even on your scope?
If you know that the wrong career or wrong job will bring you trouble in either this life or next life, probably you want to change it because the consequence.
Which is going to be easier if you're not as far into it. If you've realized, hey, 10 years into your job that this is not right, it may be a little more difficult for you to change that.
It's interesting too, because I feel like there are some jobs that like aren't as obvious as like dealing in arms, for example, where I know like I've read, I can't remember what sutta it was, but like right livelihood is like you can't sell animals even, because that's almost like slavery, and you wouldn't want to be a butcher. So it's like maybe.
And what if you're in a restaurant that sells meat?
Yeah, that's
meat's
a
on the
good
menu.
point. Yeah, I guess.
How far are you
so.
gonna take it? Because you're involved.
Yeah,
you're involved, or a grocery store where they sell meat.
Yeah, that's true. I guess like we've been told though, as long as you didn't kill it for someone. But I know as a butcher, you are killing. So I think it's easy to get caught in the semantics though, of course.
Right livelihood can be as subtle as any of the other ones. You can do the most obvious level, like not killing anyone is not harming people, but you can also take to a very subtle level for right livelihood. Maybe you are not doing anything wrong, but if you're part of a company that has done something wrong, what role do you play in that? If you're benefiting from the pension fund or whatever, and some of that money is coming from, say, the company having sold chemicals to the government that were used in a war to kill people or something, then is your livelihood as right as you think it is? If you may be a janitor at that company or someone doing something you think is not harmful, but if part of your pay, your pension and so on are coming from something harmful, then that's a more subtle way of looking at your livelihood. Rather than just saying, well, I didn't do it, but the guy in the next cubicle was killing somebody, but I didn't do it because, in my cubicle. There's levels to take this to.
What if you didn't even know whatever your company was doing as wrong? What if you didn't even know?
Yeah, if you didn't know, then you didn't know. What could you have done about it if you didn't know? If executives are doing something wrong and covering it up, then you had nothing to do with that. So you don't have any, harm in it. But if you know and you're looking the other way, that would be a different thing.
Yeah, and intention to ignore.
Yeah.
That's a very good discussion. I like that. There are 5 kinds of businesses that you should not do. Do you know those?
Weapons, intoxicants, slavery,
poisons. That's one.
I'm drawing a blank. No.
Yes. So they Satta Vanijja. Satta Vanijja is animal business. Sattha Vanijja means weapons business. And Visa Vanijja. Visa means poison. All the fertilizer chemicals, Visa Vanijja. And then Majja Vanijja is intoxicant, drinks and drugs that cause intoxication or heedlessness. Now, a lot of people have easy money by selling drugs, but then how much damage is done to the world, especially to our young generation. It's really unfortunate. Like maybe those people who sell them have very lavish lifestyle. They have airplanes, they may be having golf, whatever, big hotels or something, ships, everything maybe. But lots of people suffer just because of that. Can be really unfortunate. So Satta Vanijja, Sattha Vanijja, Visa Vanijja, Majja Vanijja, and Mansa Vanijja. And that is the what do you call slavery?
Slavery.
Yeah, these are the 5 kinds of businesses that it's true. Like if you don't know, it's a different thing. But if you know, you knowingly working for such people, then it's also a different thing. You feel like that's difficult. It's hurting inside uh, if you do something. So we have to be careful. We have to care for ourselves and also for the others. When we say, may all sentient beings be well, happy, healthy, safe, it's everyone. There is no discrimination, no marginalization. For every religion people, for every cultural, every language, everywhere in the world, all sentient beings means humans, non-humans, seen and unseen, all sentient beings. Um, and also people who are living very nicely, comfortably, happily, we also have to, um, be happy with them. Mudita, sympathetic joy. And those people who suffer, we also have to pray for them, help them. That is karuna. And whenever there is an opportunity to help them, we should never hesitate to help them. And yes, choosing a job, you have to also be, especially when you are like matured enough to understand this is important. Remember, in the Buddha's time, there were millionaires who were Sotapanna, like Anathapindika, Visakha. They were big business people. Like they were millionaires, good entrepreneurs, but they were also living very ethically good businesses. Their businesses were very helpful to others. They were doing a service. They were like making small profits, and also they were helping their employees. They were concerned about them, and also they were doing more charity. Like the more money you have, the more charity you can do, and the more help you can do towards our fellow human beings and all the other, like let's say now in today's context, we can help terminate some of those illnesses from the world, diseases from the world. Maybe we can help some poor countries, some communities who are suffering, or do like many ways we can do something. Even like people say, when you go to, let's say, Starbucks or something, they ask, do you want to donate $1 or something uh, for children's hospital or something, they say, right? So that's also, you don't have much, you don't need to have much money to help others. You can even do simple things like maybe roadside people, uh, like homeless people, maybe, you know, just the kindness, compassion, generosity, all these things can be helpful, make the world more beautiful, and make your life more meaningful. And all these um, Noble Eightfold Path will actually mutually be helpful. You need to have that right view, as you all mentioned. Right view is really important. And when you have a wrong view, you will try to justify everything you do as correct. So we have to have that right view too. In order to have a right view, what should we do? Maybe one way of doing it is meditation. When you meditate, you will have the right view too. And also you need to learn more Dhamma. That way also you can improve your right view. And then one more thing, very important thing, is to have wonderful, good kalyana mitta friends, spiritually rich friends in our life. So whenever we are off the track, they will always be there to help us. It's important that we keep working, and finding good friends is very hard. If you find someone, if you meet some good friends, any point of time in your life, don't um, lose them. Stay in touch with them, and even if they're far away, stay in touch with them, and that will be really, really helpful for all of us. It will be helpful to you, your family, your near and dear ones, and everyone. So it's very important to have that. So all these things are important parts. And right speech, you know, speaking nice, gentle, truthful, sincere, honest words can always help other people, encourage other people. It doesn't cost you anything. You can say nice little few words to everyone whenever you meet, make other people happy. Do it sincerely, wholeheartedly, from the bottom of your heart, with the pure heart intention. When the intention is good, and the words that you speak can really speak volumes, and it can really help many, many people. Right livelihood again, right action, not to cause harm. Like I would say, you respect others' life, the first precept. And the second one is you respect others' property. And not to stealing is that. Not to engage in sexual misconduct. You respect others' family life. That's, a, that's such a wonderful community service that we do when we do that. You help yourself, and you are respected that way because you respect others. You don't need anything else. If you do it, you just keep respecting others, the respect will come to you, good name, fame will come to you. People will start talking about you in good sense, and when people say good things about you, that will become a very, very powerful blessing and energy coming back to you. That energy you cannot buy from the market. All these are really wonderful that way. Livelihood we were talking about. Right effort, skillful thoughts, words, and deeds, renouncing skillful, unskillful ones. They're always very important. You need to recognize you have mistakes. You need to identify, you need to accept, oh, I am doing a mistake, I am doing something wrong. If you do not accept, you cannot rectify those mistakes. The minute you are humble and simple enough to accept, oh, I'm doing a mistake, then from that time onward, you have the opportunity to come out of it, rectify those mistakes, and be in the right track one more time. Always think like people like Angulimala. They have done so many bad things, but they also had the opportunity to come back, U-turn, and then come back to the right livelihood. Right effort is very, very important. Right mindfulness, yes. Again, um, keep working on your mind, on your body, on your feelings, on your mental qualities. That way, your life can be very beautiful and meaningful and fruitful. Concentration, right concentration is uh, the meditation. So it's again very important. All these seven other aspects will be mutually helpful to right concentration as well. So whenever we do something, when you drive, you drive. When you cook, you cook. When you study, you study. When you work, you work. Give your heart out. Do the best you can. Give 100% with the concentration, and you feel so much self-satisfaction. I'm doing something. Even if you are doing a very simple job, you may be not earning a lot of money, but the kind of service you do with wholeheartedness, like that, a good effort and sincerity, honesty, that will always earn so much wealth to you. That way our life can be very, very meaningful. So Noble Eightfold Path can be both um, like helpful to mundane people to live a very good life, meaningful life, and eventually it will lead to that supramundane, beautiful um, life, so that you can achieve your final goal, whichever you like to have, that absolute peace and happiness, the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Okay, so I wish and hope that you find this very helpful, and hope your life will also be enlightened and bright and more meaningful. And thank you again for joining us today. And with that, we conclude. And um, yeah, just like this Kalama Sutta will be very helpful too. Um, this also is very useful for your what time do we? Okay. Um, for your Samma Ditti. Uh, can some volunteer please read this thing? Also very helpful, I guess, to finish our lesson.
I'll read. Do not believe anything on mere hearsay. Do not believe in traditions merely because they are old and have been handed down for many generations and in many places. Do not believe anything on account of rumors or because people talk a great deal about it. Do not believe anything because you are shown the written testimony of some ancient sage. Do not believe in what you have fancied, thinking that because it is extraordinary, it must have been inspired by a god or other wonderful being. Do not believe anything merely because presumption is in its favor, or because the custom of many years inclines you to take it as true. Do not believe anything merely on the authority of your teachers and priests. But whatever, after thorough investigation and reflection, you find to agree with reason and experience as conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, and of the world at large, accept only that is true and shape your life in accordance with it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Corey. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Nibbana. I couldn't touch much today, but dependent origination and Patana. Hopefully, Nibbana we will also try to. And this is the essence of our lesson today that we were discussing. And with that, we conclude. And thank you again for joining us. May you all be well, happy, healthy, and safe.
Thank you.
Okay. I
Bante,
the blessing.
were
Yes.
you going to share the slides after tomorrow by chance?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay.
Right, thank you.
I'll give a short blessing and finish.
Okay.
Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasato mate bhavattvantarayo sukhe digayuko bhava bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotte bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotte bhavantu te. May you all be well, happy, healthy, and safe wherever you are. May you and your family members, near and dear ones, friends and relatives, all your family members, every sentient being, seen and unseen, humans and unhumans, all sentient beings be well, happy, healthy, and safe. And with that, we conclude. Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu.
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 Thank you, Bante.
Thank
You're
you.
I think we can save the chat, right?
Uh,
I could not save the chat. But
yeah, there should be 3 little icons on the chat down at the bottom where you normally type. There should be 3 dots. If you click on that and hit save chat.
yeah, I did that, but I couldn't do it in the
Mine says chat save.
I'll share the slides later on. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
8 a.m.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.